Good afternoon, Barons fans, and welcome back to Chicagoland. Game 3 of the Tier 1 Elite Showcase. Feeling a little bit like opposite day here as we drove through beautiful weather in Chicagoland to get here through the Forest Preserve, and then zipped up the winter coat as we walked into the Arctic Ice Arena for the Barons to take on the Dallas Stars in Orland Park, Illinois. The Stars come in to this weekend with a record of 6-4 and 31-35 in the goals for and goals against as they enter the weekend. They beat the Ohio Blue Jackets 2-1. Jackets had a lot of shots on them, and they had a very good goalie. So we'll see if Barons can put some in the net here today. The Barons are 1-1 on the weekend so far, and Barons' record coming in to today is 8-9 on the season. So looking to bring it back to 500 with a win today. Ready to go here for period number 1, 17 minutes on the clock. It will be Tyler Nordon in goal. Gonna skip the sport cam today. Hope the Wi-Fi will hold out for us. And just try to give you a little wider angle here so you can see the scoreboards in the arena as we go. We'll start this one off with Lundy taking the face-off board on his left. Basil on his right. Romstadt and Elliott back. And here we go. Face-off is all the way back into the Barons zone. Elliott sends it to Board. Board makes some room. Up to Romstadt off a skate and out of the zone. Dallas will reset in their own zone. In the neutral zone, Board picks it back up. He'll maneuver through, finds teammate Romstadt who will dump it in. Dallas settling it behind their own goal, bringing it around and out. Dallas on a rush here. And a shot and a save. Tyler Nordon gets the first blocker on it, and it's out the other way. Basil with a shot deflected into the corner. Back and forth quickly here. Board trying to send it through. Couldn't connect with a teammate, and it'll be Stockel picking it up in the neutral zone. Oleski, the other defender. Stockel into the offensive zone, battling through, and this one gets deflected out of play. 16:04 to go in this one. First period here, no score. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Barons. Next lineup, Schutte, Bradshaw, and Morgan will take the face-off.
Where are you live at? YouTube?
And it's going to be all the way into the Barons zone. Dallas has it, intercepted. Stockel able to grab it, and he'll send it out to Schutte and out of the zone. Morgan chips it into the offensive zone. Goalie will hold on and dump it over to his defenseman. And Barons keep it in. Morgan trying to get a shot off, no luck. And the Barons dump behind the goal line. And out to Wood now. Trying to send it through and look for a teammate, but it's intercepted along the way. Shot here, pad save. Wood jumps it in. And it'll be Dallas picking it up as the Barons are on another change. Huffstedler now pressure in the zone. Dallas chips it in. Krimbali out there as well with Loomis. Wood and Pusateri, the defenders. And dumped behind the goal line again by Loomis. Now back out front. Dallas picks it up out to the point. Dallas can't handle it. Huffstedler throws him into the boards. Goes into for the next one with another check. And now it's still Dallas with the puck. Shot and gloved and held by Tyler Nordon. Huffy will take the face-off with 14:47 to go in the first, no score. Intercepted here. Barons will take it out of the zone. Trying to find their way out. And it'll be Grimm collecting it out of the zone, off the boards, and into the offensive zone. Bouncing puck settled by Dallas. Ramstadt, Krimbali across the line. Shot, no, it's going to go wide and behind the goal line, bouncing out. Barons trying to settle it in the neutral zone, and it'll be Hufstedler chipping it back across the blue line, right back for the Stars, and they'll take it out of the zone, and Loomis collects it in the neutral zone to Ramstadt in his own zone. Ramstadt behind the goal line, avoids one Star, up to Loomis. Loomis out of the zone. Leaves it for Krimbali into the offensive zone. Takes a man down as he crosses the blue line. Nice shot by Krimbali there. Using his muscle as he enters the zone. Dallas goes back the other way. Long shot, blocker save into the corner. As the Barons are on a change, Bravery jumps in, as does Keith. Trying to get it up to Bravery, no luck yet. Elliott back to Oleski, who gloves it down. Oleski out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down. It's going to be icing, and yes. So 13:30 to go here in this first period. And we'll have a defensive zone face-off and a chance for the Barons to finish their change, with Semig joining Keith and Bravery. Dallas wins the face-off. Quick shot, stick save into the corner. Dallas sends it back around, and they'll get there first behind the goal line. No, they won't. Nice job by Keith, bodying a man out and sending it up the boards. And now Semig through the neutral zone, across the line, and picked off in the center. Good work by Semig there. Keith now leaves it for Oleski as it leaves the zone. Oleski jumps it back in. Goalie settles it, and leaves it for his defenseman. Dallas in the Barons zone, but quickly sent back out through the center and off the boards. Dallas trying to take it back in. They do dump it back in, get a touch on it, no icing, so Stockel will reset. Lundy, Board, and Brett and Basil back in. Basil with the puck from Board. Basil behind the goal line. Leaves it out front. Board collecting it to Stockel. Stockel looking for a lane, deflected. Pusateri sends it in front, deflected again. Back to the point, Board. Shot, and a save and a hold for the goalie of the Dallas Stars with 12:11 to go in this first period, no score. So right wing circle here for the faceoff. Dallas is going to take it out of the zone. Barons able to pressure behind the goal line. They'll be Board tying it up. Dallas comes away with it for a moment. Pusateri and Board still there, whacking away at it in the corner. Board sends it behind the goal line. Lays a big hit. See the happiness of his teammates along the boards. And the benches. In front, looking for Pusateri in front. Could not connect. We have a whistle here, and we're going to have a trip. So who's going to the box for tripping here? Number 77 of the Dallas Stars. So with 11:34 to go in the first, it's going to be a power play for the Cleveland Barons. Hufstedler, Krimbali, Loomis. Shot here by Elliott. Puppy pressuring, and it goes out of play as the Stars throw it off the glass and out. And Stockel, the fifth player of the first power play unit here for this attempt. Oh, they're going to leave it on the right side. No, they're going to move it to the left. And the puck is returned from a fan, not needing the souvenir on this one. Huffy with the face-off. Bouncing puck, he sends it back on the second attempt to Stockel. Elliott now. Elliott trying to find Huffstetter, reaches for it, able to get to it, avoids the check, collecting it, and sends it back, but between his defenders. It was good work to collect the puck and move away and keep control of it, and couldn't quite connect on the pass to his defenseman there. Now, Loomis up the right side, into the offensive zone, around one player. Loomis in the corner, back to Krimbali. And it'll go to Stockel on a deflected pass. Stockel into Huffstetter. Huffstetter, shot, save, and into the corner. Dallas can't get it out of the zone as Stockel keeps it in. Huffstetter into Loomis. Loomis behind the goal line. Loomis to Stockel. Stockel looking for a pass. Deflection against in the goal. Krimbali. Stockel throws it to a goal. Gets deflected. Not sure who was deflected off of, but Krimbali able to put it in the back of the net for a power play goal. Maybe somebody watching online can tell me who gets credited with the assist here, but it is 10:28 in the first period, and the Cleveland Barons go up 1-0 on a Krimbali goal off the Stockel shot, and it is a power play goal and a 1-0 lead for the Cleveland Barons. So good work there on the power play for the Barons, and now they're going to move forward to the offensive zone again. It's Wood here, and taken by the Stars as he tried to maneuver between a couple players. And the Stars send this one, well, not out of play, it was off the glass in the middle. And up to Morgan, up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw has Schutte in there as well. Schutte's going to grab behind the goal line, trying to feed it up front. And it's going to be the Stars knocking it to the side, but nice job by Romstad keeping it in. Romstad looking for an option, tries to send it through, gets deflected. Wood settles it in the neutral zone. He's got company. And it'll be Bradshaw at his own blue line. Sends it back to Romstad. Off the boards to Schutte. Schutte chips it into the offensive zone. Goalie turn it to the side. He's going wide, but he just wanted to push it a little further in the corner. And that one should be outside. They said no. He pulled it at the blue line, so close enough. Keith with the puck. Trying to feed it in front for Schutte. No luck. Dallas with a good play there. Dallas able to clear it. And it's going to go all the way into the Barons zone. Not enough for icing. Grimm with the puck. And some speed and some company. Grimm behind his goal line. He'll move the other way. Gets it up to Schutte. Keith. And now Grimm. Making some room. He'll send it over to Keith. And deflects out of the zone on the pass across. A rolling puck all the way to Dallas zone. And they'll regroup there. Dallas out of their zone, through the neutral zone up the left side. Into the Barons zone, intercepted by Pusateri. He'll feed it behind his goal line. Semig looking to see what he has to work with. He'll leave it for Keith, who sends it to Grimm. And now Pusateri up and out off the referee, and it's going to be picked up by Semig. Semig into the offensive zone, one-on-one here. Semig behind the goal line, feeding it out front. Keith settles it, and the net is off, so they blow its head. Good work there by Semig. Noted that he didn't have a good angle on a shot. Still one-on-one. So he went around the goal waiting for some help. Keith was the help. Fed it out front to him. Keith couldn't collect it on his forehand, so he tried to settle it there, but the whistle blows it dead as the goalie had knocked the net off, or someone did at least. 8:23 to go here in the first. 1-0 Barons. It's Lundy with a face-off. Stars. Send it around to the opposite side. Basil trying to get to it. Nice body there to push it out and tie it up, and he feeds it back to a teammate. And it was deflected the other way. Dallas pushing it toward goal through the blue paint. Nice defense there, doesn't allow it to be a good shot on goal. Elliott feeds it up to Board. Board. Off the boards, up to Lundy. Lundy into the opposite zone, trying to get to it. Dallas has it, but Lundy doesn't allow a good pass. Board now. Collects it. Back to the point. Shot by Elliott. Save. Stick save by the goalie of the Dallas Stars, but picked up here by Board. Board will feed it back to Lundy. Lundy finding a lane, and a good stick there by Dallas. Doesn't allow a good shot. Deflected here by Lundy. Dallas picks it up and they go into the Barons zone. Shot, stick saved by Tyler Nordon. 7:26 to go in the first. 1-0 Barons. Oleski trying to send it to Board off the boards, and Board's not going to get it off from a teammate. Board looking for some room and rolled off his stick as he was trying to maneuver past the Dallas Star defenseman. Stockwell now defending in the neutral zone, pushes it forward. Dallas is going to get to it first, and they'll regroup. Hufstedler, Loomis, and Krimbali now in. Stockwell and Romstadt, the defenseman. Dallas can't get a hold of it. Stockwell does. Romstadt to Hufstedler. Loses the handle on it. It's Dallas the other way. Dallas loses the handle on it. In the corner. Dallas has it. Hufstedler fights for it. Dallas gets it back. Shot on goal. Picked up by Hufstedler. Now Dallas again. Deflected out of play. Out of the zone. Not out of play, but out of the zone. It's going to be Romstadt behind his goal line. And Romstadt, long pass to Loomis. Loomis across the blue line. He'll turn back and dump it in the zone as they get a change. Romstadt defending in the offensive zone as the Barons change it up. Knocked off the Dallas stick by Wood. Bradshaw feeds it over to Schutte. Schutte into the offensive zone. He's got Morgan. Schutte behind the goal line. Has Pusateri as well. Schutte at the blue line now. He'll leave it from Morgan, who sends it over to Pusateri. Toward goal, tips. Nice tip there by, I think it was Schutte with the tip in front. And a save by the Dallas Stars goaltender's pad. Dallas comes away with this one after a battle behind the goal line, and they'll chip it out of the zone. Wood tries to settle it, no luck. It's a race and a fall, and a good save there by Tyler Nordon. Tyler able to get to it as the Dallas Star had the breakaway after the Baron fell on the way back from the neutral zone. Got tripped up on the a divot on the ice, we'll say. Now it's Tyler settling it behind his own goal. Pusateri feeding it up, looking for Bradshaw. Pusateri will get it back on the deflection, and now it's cleared out of the zone by Keith. Keith battling man, trying to get a hold of it, and pushes it toward Loomis. Sending out there as well. Loomis pressuring. Semi still pressuring. Grimm's going to chase it back. He's got company. Grimm toward the boards. Intercepted by Dallas. Grimm gets it back. Grimm over to Loomis. Loomis past the Dallas player into the offensive zone. He's got Semig. He's got Keith. Oh, he's got Grimm, excuse me. And a shot and a save. Dallas trying to recover. And they'll leave the zone with it. Elliott and Keith back now. Long shot. And Tyler decides to cover as he makes the save and then looks to see what he has to work with. 4:11 to go in this first period. It is a 1-0 Cleveland Barons lead on the power play goal from Krimbali after the Robin Stockwell shot. Elliott up to Board. Basil out there as well. Board toward the goal. Pad save. Lundy trying to get to it behind the goal line. Ties it up. Looking for some help. Board's the help. Board. Back to Grimm. No, it's going to be intercepted. Dallas gets a hold of it. It'll go into the Barons zone. Nordon will settle it and rim it around. Nicely done. Basil chips it out, looking for Board. Board gets it tripped up in the neutral zone again. Board looking at his skate. He might have an issue with his blade. Nice move there by Grimm to get away from the Dallas player. And now Elliott will leave it for the teammate. Elliott gets it back. Loomis trying to get it out of the zone. No luck. Grimm off the boards and out. This one's going to be long enough for icing as it rolled down for a while and then settles and makes it all the way down with 3:10 to go here in this first period. 1-0 Barons, so defensive zone faceoff coming up. It'll be Huffstetter, Krimbali, Loomis, Stockel, and Pusateri. Or excuse me, Oleski has the 5s and 4, the Barons. It's going to be Dallas winning this one. Oh, nice job there by Loomis, gets the block on it. Loomis trying to get the puck, he does. Loomis, shot, save. Huffstetter's going to get it off the boards, trying to feed it in. Couldn't get it to Loomis, it's going to run around. Oh, Krimbali gets it to Huffstetter's shot, gets taken down as he shoots. And a pad save made. Stockel's going to have to race it back to his own zone. Oleski's going to get it instead. Up to Loomis. Loomis trying to ship it out of his zone. It's intercepted by Dallas. In front, save. Pad save made, and now up to Morgan. Off the boards. And Dallas goes down, and now a penalty called. The Dallas player looked like he was falling, and but the ref saw it a different way, and so it looks like Morgan's going to the box. We'll see what the actual call is here. So Barron's on the kill. Looks like cross check is the call. The ref was a little closer than I was, so he calls a cross check on that one with 2:24 to go on Morgan in the first period. So Barron's on the kill. I think Morgan jumped in for Huffy after he got knocked down pretty hard as he was taking that shot. Oh, good job by Lundy. Lundy breaks. Oh, he gets hooked. Or he gets interfered with, they call it. And so now Lundy had a breakaway, and he draws a penalty, so it is now 4-on-4. Quickly, that power play is nullified with 2:03 to go in this first period. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be a penalty shot. Penalty shot. So here we go. Lundy's going to take the penalty shot. And he scores! Lundy able to make good on that penalty shot after he gets dragged down on the way to the breakaway, short-handed. Nicely done there. So Lundy scores with 2:03 to go in this first period, making it a 2-0 lead. So Stills 5-on-4. Bradshaw able to keep this one in, gloves it down under his own stick, pushes it into the corner. Lundy going to try to get it here. Ties it up in the corner. And icing the call.
Go, boys.
1:23 to go, 1 minute to go on the penalty. Loomis, Wood, Schutte, and Elliott on the ice. Elliott wins it around. Schutte whacks at his stick. No arm up, we'll take that. Schutte deflects it, trying to collect it. And Dallas able to find a way to get the puck. Schutte still battling. And this one rims around, bounce, or I shouldn't say rims around, but goes behind the goal line and bounces. And Stars finally able to collect. Blocked here and to the blue line, but kept in there. And now cleared all the way down. 18 seconds to go on the penalty. And Dallas regrouping behind their own goal. Barons have changed. It's Krimbali, Stockel. Semig's going to collect the puck. Trying to get out of the zone. Wouldn't go. Grimm out there as well. And it's the Stars. Nice save there. Back to full strength for the Barons. And Morgan jumps on. And it's going to be Stockel setting it up and out of the zone. And the Stars will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Morgan picks it up. Krimbali up to Semig in the neutral zone. Semig into the offensive zone, leaves it. Stars able to get to it. And that's going to do it for period number 1. And it is the Barons leading 2-0 after 1 period of play. First goal was Krimbali on a power play goal on the Robin Stockel shot. And the second goal was a penalty shot by one Christopher Lundy as he was taken down on his way to the goal on a shorthanded attempt. And he's able to make good on that penalty shot. So 2-0 in favor of the Barons after 1 period of play. Quick break here, and then we'll get right back at it for period number 2 with 17 minutes on the clock. We'll have an ice cut about halfway through this one. All right, here we go, period number 2. It'll be Keith taking the face-off. He's got Krimbali on his right. And Semig on his left. Grimm and Stockel back. And this one's sent all the way down, and they're going to say icing here. So, 10 seconds in, we will have an offensive zone face-off. Left wing circle, Semig wins it, sends it back to Keith, Keith to Grimm. Grimm tied up there, and it's going to go the other way for the Stars. Stars getting the line in front. Nice job by Keith. Doesn't allow the Star to get a shot off and then pins him against the boards. Out of the zone, Stockel pushes it forward, and that takes a man down. They don't call that one. And a shot there, backhand shot, saved by the Stars goalie. Other team would like a cross-check called, and I can see why. And now we have something called. Let's see what he's saying. Let's see who's going. It looks like 91's going to the box for Dallas. So with 16:14 to go, in this second period, it appears as though the Barons will be on a power play. Oh, maybe just a 10-minute penalty. He's just getting a misconduct, maybe. I don't know that they're going to have to play short here. Yeah, just a 10-minute misconduct. So still 5-on-5 here. Romstad up to Schulte, into the zone, Bradshaw, Morgan, and Oleski on the ice as well. Into the corner, it's Schulte battling for it. And this one chips up and out of play. And a fan who did not get hit is going to go chase down the...
10-minute misconduct. He must have said something inappropriate.
So 15:48 to go. And we'll have a face-off on the right wing circle. Morgan will take it. So there's a question in the stands about that call. It's a 10-minute misconduct. They're playing even strength. So no 2-minute penalty, just a 10 minutes misconduct. The best guess is he said something inappropriate and is going to have to sit for it, but no 2-minute minor for it. One-time shot and rebound, and Morgan gets another shot. 2 saves by the Stars. Great pass and shot by Morgan. I didn't see who made the pass there, but the shot by Morgan, great one-timer right on target, but the Dallas Stars goalie able to get across quickly and make the save, and then Morgan able to get a rebound. Took a while for the puck to get back to him. Able to get a rebound as he got hit taking the shot. Goalie makes another save on it. 15:25 to go in the second, still 2-0 in favor of the Barons. Romstad trying to send it in for Schutte. Couldn't get a hold of it on the way by. And now it's Leslie, who's draped by a Star. Second Star comes in, trying to feed it out front. Good defensive front. Doesn't allow the third Star to grab the puck. Morgan sends it through. Romstad back to Morgan. Can't get a hold of it. Stars get an interception on the way. And this one's going to leave the zone. Bradshaw will get it and regroup in the neutral zone. Stolen by the Stars. Breakaway. Nice save there. And the net is off, and they'll blow it dead. And a couple players go down in front. Good save there by Tyler Nordon. Stars did a good job of reading that the drop pass, and were able to steal it. And the Stars couldn't get a great shot off, but Tyler Nordon in good position to make that pad save, and then everybody barreled into him, and the net goes off. So still 2-0 in favor of the Barons with 14:48 to go here in this second period. It's going to be Lundy taking the face-off. He wins it back. Elliott has it, tied up, and now Pusateri trying to battle through along the boards. Gets it to Basil. Basil out of the zone, sends it to Lundy. Lundy gets around one man. Lundy bodies a man off. Pretty good in front. Basil trying to get a one-time shot. Wouldn't go. Rolled off his stick. Stallis gets it. And now out of play. No fans injured in the making of that one. It's going to be in the neutral zone here for another face-off. A lot of activity here. Lundy, Basil, Board, Pusateri, and Elliott on the ice. Lundy, bouncing puck. Able to kick it, and Basil able to get to it and feed it forward now. This Board gets a little cross-check on the way. Pusateri regrouping at his blue line. He'll leave it for Elliott. Elliott up to Board, across the blue line. Board, shot, save, and a hold by the Dallas Stars goaltender. Offensive zone face-off coming up. Next lineup. Good to see Huffstiller back out there after he got knocked down on his back. And it's Krimbali and Loomis and Wood and Stockel. 14:04 to go. Huffy takes the face-off. Loomis pushes it into the corner and gets pinned against the boards. Up front, and Huffstiller's going to grab it. He'll feed it out front, looking for Loomis. Couldn't get a stick on it. And now Dallas goes the other way. Dallas shot, glove save and a hold. Tyler Nordon. Dallas came quickly, 3-on-2, and then it became a 3-on-3, and everybody caught up before the shot, but quickly went down the ice, and Tyler had a good lane to see that one. He's going to have a face-off now to his right. Huffy will take it. And Dallas trying to get to it. It's going to be Loomis that does. Loomis across the blue line. Looney, he's got 3-on-2 now. Loomis puts on the brakes, looking for an option. Feeds it back, and it's going to be intercepted by Dallas. Rink-wide pass attempt. Wood gets a hold of it. And Wood to Huffy, to Loomis. Loomis behind the goal line, rolling puck, still trying to get to it. Bounces around, Huffstiller gets it. Bounces around again. Dallas chips it out of the zone and out of play. 13:16 to go here. Clock still running for some reason. So 13:12 is where it stops, and we'll have a face-off right outside the Barons bench. And we'll change it up. Oh, it looks, I'm sorry, it's going to be inside the zone. And it'll be left wing circle. And the Barons will change it up with Wood, Stockel, Bravery. And that's Semig taking the face-off. And Keith manning the left wing at the time. Dallas going the other way, 3-on-2. Keith catching up and gets a hold of the puck. Keith still battling for the puck, and nice job there by the Barons finding a way to collect the puck and get it out of the zone. Dallas trying to regroup. Bouncing puck now in the neutral zone. Dallas has it again. They'll send it long and on the blocker of Tyler Nardon. Battle along the boards. A little hugging going on. And now it's chipped out of the zone by Robin Stockel. Stockel gets it again behind the goal line. He'll settle, feeding it to Bravery. Through the air, couldn't collect. Dallas intercepted by Bravery. Bravery off the boards and out. Nicely done. Chipped over into Wood. Wood bodying a man out on his knee, able to feed it up to Bravery. Bravery looking for options. Dallas gets it back. Dallas shoot. And now pinned against the boards. Wood will chip it up and not out. It's gloved down by Dallas. Behind the goal line, Stockel. He's got company. Keith in to help. Keith. He's got company. Kicked now to Semig. Semig sends it long and out, and it crosses the line, but they don't see it. And now it's chipped in. It went back and it went over and back, and they didn't call the offside, but no harm done. It's cleared here. And now it's Dallas resetting in their own zone. Morgan pressuring. Shooty, Wood. Little collision at center ice here with Wood and a Dallas player. And now it's Romstad. He gets hit from behind as he's turning. And now Morgan with the puck up the left side. Grimm and Bradshaw. Shot, save, hold. Under 11 to go here in the second period. 2-0 Barons. Grimm, Romstad, Shooty, Morgan, and Bradshaw on the ice. Left wing face-off for Shooty. He wins it to Morgan. Morgan back to the point. Grimm sends it to the side, and now it's out of the zone. They'll regroup. Shooty across the line. Leaves it for Bradshaw. Bradshaw shot. Deflected. And it's going to be saved wide. Dallas trying to clear. A couple Barons don't allow it. Glove down now by Shooty. Shooty. Tied up behind the goal line. Now, nicely done. It's getting it out to Romstad. Bounced awkwardly, and it's going to be picked up by Dallas. He flings it through, trying to find a teammate, and it goes all the way across. Barons will pick it up. Bradshaw. And now Dallas trying to send it back in. They will. And Lundy tying up a stick. Stars behind the goal line have it. Shot at the top. Trying to get a shot at the top of the circle. Couldn't settle it. Lundy will grab it. Or Shooty will grab it. Excuse me. He'll send it into the offensive zone. Lundy will chase. Provide a little pressure. Can't quite keep it in. Good effort on that one. Oleski now. Basil, Elliott, Board, Lundy on the ice. Oleski up to Board, across the line. Basil heading toward goal. Shot. Couldn't get a hold of it. Looking for. And then in front. It's tipped. Elliott took a shot from the point. Basil on the back door. Went through the blue paint. Couldn't get it to go on goal. D-to-D pass here. Elliott. Shot blocked. And now Dallas will pick it up here. Rolled off a stick and Dallas grabs it. Dallas across the blue line. Little hip check there. Basil up to Board. Across the blue line to Lundy. Lundy trying to get up to Board. Shot on goal. Lundy. Now Basil will pick it up. Shot by Basil. And out of the zone, but it'll be picked up by Elliott, who will regroup. Waiting for the tag up, and he sends it in. And running around and out of the zone. Who's going to pick it up as the Barons are on a change? In front, shot saved by Tyler Nordon. Up to Huffstedler. Huffstedler will feed it across for Loomis. Loomis and Huffstedler 2-on-2. Loomis trying to feed it to Huffy, intercepted. Kimbali there as well, and Pusateri and Stockel. Up to Dallas, they can't settle. Back out of the zone. Huffy will pick it up. Huffy across the blue line. Between a player, couldn't get a shot off as the second player got a stick with Huffy's stick. So into the corner they go and battle actually along the hash marks. Dallas comes away with it. And they'll send it in, stick to side by Tyler Nordon. Now in the corner, Stockel will grab it. Stockel finds a lane. Now a couple people collide. Huffstedler able to get to it eventually as Dallas gets it back. Oh, they couldn't get the pass to go. Dallas had the numbers. Oh, good stick there by Kimbali. Sends it all the way into the offensive zone. Fortunate there for the Barons. Dallas had a nice little play there, and they couldn't get their second player to get a hold of it and get the shot off. Stockel gets taken down in front of us. Maybe got the better of the player anyway. Barons got their change units. On the forwards, it's Morgan, Bradshaw, and Schutte. Stockel and Pusateri. Stockel hasn't been able to change yet. Shot here, deflected before it got there on the block and cleared by the Barons. Pressured now. Nice job, and it's going to be kept in and now cleared. Referee gets a piece of that one and knocks it back into the zone. And now the Barons push it in further. 6:45 to go here in this period. Barons trying to send it back to the point, but deflected along the boards. Now it's picked up. In front! Oh! Schutte trying to get a difficult one-timer. And it wouldn't go. 6.5 to go in this second period. 2-0 Barons. Shot through the blue paint. Forward to the far side, trying to get a hold of it. It's the Dallas Stars that collect it, but now the Barons will clear, and this will be icing, and it'll be a chance to clean the ice as well. First stoppage here since the halfway point, and with 6:13 to go in this period, we'll have an ice cut with the Barons leading 2-0. Just a little more than halfway through this game against the Dallas Stars. Your goals so far: power play goal, Kimbali off the shot from Stockel, and a penalty shot when the Barons were shorthanded by Christopher Lundy. And a 2-0 lead for the Barons. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the second half of the Cleveland Barons versus Dallas Stars. Barons lead 2-0 with 6:13 to go in period number 2. We've seen some slipping and sliding here, trips and slips and falls. So we'll see how that works out after the ice cut. We're gonna have a face-off in the Barons zone, and it'll be Lundy taking the face-off. Dallas wins this one, and it's gonna go in front of the goal as it bounced off the backboard, and now it's out. Barons able to clear. Icing the call here. Looks like they didn't touch it on the way. 6 minutes to go. And we'll try it again. This time, I believe, from the opposite side. Now they decided this side again for some reason, so we'll go from the same spot. 6 minutes. Lundy able to tie this up at the dot and then push through and get it to a teammate. It was Basil trying to clear it, no luck. It's going to go behind the goal line. Oleski will grab it to Elliott. Now out of the zone. Elliott behind the goal line. And now it's Lundy with the puck. He'll feed it up to Board. Board out of the zone. Across the center line, across the blue line. Into the offensive zone he goes. Quick shot and a goal! Board able to find the back of the net over the shoulder of the Dallas Stars goalie with 5:28 to go in the second period. Tough angle there, and Board just picked a spot. Taking it all the way from his own zone. So 3-0 for the Cleveland Barons as Board nets one. Bravery sends this one into the offensive zone. Graham defending. Romstad as well. And a shot here. And Tyler Nordon does not allow the same to happen on his end, but does kick the net off the post. So stoppage of play here as the referee resets it and we'll have a face-off to Tyler's right once more. Keith will take the face-off. And he ties it up for the moment. Still tied up. That's some feet, and it'll be Bravery coming away with it. Bravery looking for Semic across, but got deflected along the way, so it'll be back into the Barons zone. Nordon helps and sends it to Grimm, who's got a star wrapped around him. Keith will grab the puck. He'll feed it up to Bravery. Bravery out of the zone. Stars pick it up there. Bravery gets a piece of that one. Back and forth in the neutral zone, along the boards. And Romstock comes away with it. He'll feed it over to Grimm. Grimm across the center line. He'll chip it into the zone. Keith behind the goal. Oh, bounces awkwardly, and Romstock's going to grab it. Trying to feed it across, but deflected. Romstock keeps it in. He'll feed it around the rim. Keith will go for it in the far corner. Krimbali trying to get a hold of it. Couldn't find it. Now the ref does. It's at the ref's feet. The Stars have it. And now we have a whistle. I think two players are going to go to the box for a little extracurricular activity behind the play. Let's see if that's the case. Keith adjusting his helmet. And Keith is going. And it looks like it might just be Keith going to the box. So the Barons are going to be shorthanded here. 5-on-4 in favor of the Stars. Off the glass and out for the Barons as Pusateri, or excuse me, that was Pusateri, sent it all the way down. Stockel, Loomis, and Schutte on the ice as well. Stars behind their own goal, trying to set it up. 1:45 to go on this power play for the Stars. And the Barons grab it again. Loomis sends it in, and actually on goal. Schutte to the corner, trying to find it, no luck. It was Keith, 2 minutes for roughing on the penalty. Stan Bravery, Paul Bravery, helping out with the calls there. Thank you for that. And it's the Stars in the neutral zone, and they'll go back to their own zone to reset. 1 minute to go on the penalty. Stars trying to find a way here, and it goes beyond the goal line. They'll set it up now. Back to the point. Pass into the circle. Now this one goes all the way into the corner. And errant pass goes all the way back. And their goalie of the Stars will set it up, and the Barons will regroup with Lundy, Bradshaw, Wood, and Pusateri on the ice. .25 seconds to go on the penalty. Lundy trying to push it forward. Stars don't allow it. Now Lundy gets it. Kicks it forward to his own stick. Across the blue line. Bodies a man out. Shot tipped up into the netting. Nice job by Lundy turning the ice here. And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone as a result. Just 15 left on the power play for the Stars. And we'll switch up a couple of players here with Schutte and Morgan jumping on the ice. Stars have it. They'll cross the blue line, red line. And now the Barons sent it back in the neutral zone. Nordon will settle it. He can't get it out of the zone just yet. And the power play's over. Elliott sends it around. Shot in front, and it's tipped wide. Goes into the glass. Schutte sends it up. Trying to catch it is Bradshaw. Bradshaw has it. He's got Morgan with him. Morgan couldn't settle it out of the air, but does settle it afterwards. Shot here in front, and a rebound. Rebound again. Couldn't get it on goal. Nice work there by the Barons to make some opportunities. 1:38 to go in the period. And it's going to be the Stars trying to get this one in the zone, and they got it in, but right back out go the Barons with numbers. Morgan, shot in the back of the net. Morgan, far down and in the front corner it sits. So after the penalty expired, the Barons able to add to their lead. It is now 4-0 with 1:26 to go in this second period. As Christopher Morgan able to take it in the zone with he had numbers. It was a 3-on-1, I believe. And Morgan looked and saw he had a spot. He picked his spot and he took it. Found the top left and bounced it off the crossbar and in. Huffstetter in the zone now. Across past one guy and throws it into the gut of the goalie here. Good pressure to get right into the netting, right into the goal, into the offensive zone. So again, moving it into the offensive zone quickly for the Barons. Huffstetter, Krimbali, Loomis, Romstad, and Oleski on the ice. Loomis will send it in for Huffy behind the goal line. Feeding out front, looking for Krimbali. Romstad's going to grab it now. Now to Huffstetter. Back to Krimbali. Actually, Loomis. Loomis with a shot goes wide on a block, on a deflection. Krimbali trying to send it in for Huffstetter. No luck. And now back to Romstad. Romstad throws it, looking for a tip from Krimbali. Couldn't get a hold of it. Krimbali at the feet. And bouncing around, Huffstetter gets a shot attempt. Whacks at it as he's moving toward the goal, and it goes a little wide and off the glass, rims all the way around into the Barons zone. They'll go behind the goal. It's Oleski. He'll skate it up the right side across the blue line. Leaves it for Huffstedler. Gives it back to Oleski. Oleski trying to send it in front. Stars intercepts, and they'll move it out of their zone. And now it's a breakaway the other way. Stars shot, rebound, picked up by Oleski. Nicely done by Nordon and Oleski. And the Barons send this one in the offensive zone. Krimbali is going to get called for a penalty here. Krimbali got dumped behind his own goal line, and as he came back out to defend, he ends up becoming an offender and gets a 2-minute penalty here with 3.2 seconds left in the second period. So Barons on the kill once more. Shot, rebounds. Oh, and just keeping it out is Tyler Nordon, flailing around to make sure that one stayed out. And it was needed. There were a lot of green and black sweaters around him. And Tyler Nordon needed to work all 3.2 seconds of that one to make sure the score stayed 0 on the guest side of the ledger. It is 4-0 after 2 periods of play. And there's a minute 57 on the penalty as we enter the third period. So a quick break here for the coaches to regroup with their teams. Scoring for the Barons, it was Krimbali on the shot from Stockel in the first. It was a power play goal. Also in the first, penalty shot when the Barons were short-handed by Lundy. Second period, Wood had a goal with 5:28 to go in the period. And then just a minute 26 before the end of the period, it was the Barons scoring on a shot from Morgan to make it 4-0. Keep going, I say, Barons, keep going. Right now, though, it's about killing the penalty with nearly full penalty to go here as we start the third period. Lundy, Semig, Stockel, and Grimm will be the first unit to give it a try here in the third period. Right at the end of the second, 3.2 seconds left. Tyler Nordon had to be on his game, keeping that one out of the back of the net with a lot of Dallas jerseys around him as they made their effort to use their power play. But no luck on their end. Now it's Lundy pressuring in the offensive zone. Dallas trying to find their way out, and they do, but Stockel collected the puck in the neutral zone. Grimm now off the glass and off a player and out of play. 1:32 left on the penalty. Dallas back to the point. Shot, save, and a hold. Oh, he did drop it, but the whistle was blown. Still had it under control, did Tyler Nordon. Barons won the face-off there. Dallas gets the puck anyway. Just one straight forward, trying to knock it out of the zone, but Dallas able to collect it. Now it's behind the goal line. Back and forth, and now it's stolen. Nicely done there by Semick. He'll send it all the way down. Off the side of the goal, and Dallas pressured by Semick. Semick's going to grab the puck. He's going to take it behind the goal line, looking for Lundy in front. one of those 7 numbers, and that was Lundy. And now it's at the blue line, and now we have offside. So 51 seconds to go. Too bad Dallas touched it. Otherwise, Lundy would have had a race for it here and had an opportunity to move the other way. He would have still had some company, but would have been able to kill off some more time there. It'll be Bradshaw, Keith, Pusateri, and Elliott on the ice now for 48 more seconds of this kill. Bradshaw scares them back into their own zone. Bradshaw gets a piece of that one. Dallas still has it. Elliott will grab it now, and he'll send it back into the Stars zone just wide. Bradshaw's going to go get it. Bradshaw, and actually it's going to be the Stars with the puck. Keith pressuring now. Bradshaw in the neutral zone with Pusateri, and now into the Barons zone. Elliott will send it around. Stars trying to keep it in. They will. Bradshaw checks a man. Pusateri takes the puck and sends it out of the zone. Stars in their own zone. Pusateri hanging all over him. Keith now pressuring. This one should be icing, and it will be. And the penalty has been killed. Back to 5-on-5 hockey for the Cleveland Barons. With under 15 minutes to go in this third period, it's a 4-0 lead for the Barons, 5-on-5, and we're going to have, for some reason, a face-off in the neutral zone. Not sure why they chose that. Because there's another penalty. There you go. So, 14:58, another penalty for the Barons. So, killed one off, one more to go. Back-to-back penalties for the Barons, not the way they probably drew that one up. Wood, Schutte, Romstad, and Morgan on the ice, excuse me. They've already killed off more than a half a minute of this one. Romstad behind his own goal line. Bodies a man off there. Pushes forward, takes the puck. Nicely done. Still has time. Knocked out of the air. It should be a high stick. Yep, they say high stick. And they blow it dead. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. So that penalty was on Nico for holding. So Pusateri sitting for a couple minutes here. .109 left on that penalty. Stars are going to grab this one off the face-off. They'll send it rink wide, and it stays in play. Almost went out near the bench of the Dallas Stars. And the Stars are going to regroup behind their own goal. Board chasing. Basil, Stockel, and Oleski on the ice as well. Offside the call. And they knew it, so 44 seconds to go on the power play for the Stars, and they'll have a face-off outside the Barons bench. Coach Wilk giving a little instruction here. And it'll be Basil taking the face-off. Pushed it forward. The Stars able to collect the puck. They'll dump it in. Bouncing puck into the corner. And trying to clear it. And they do get it past the blue line. Bouncing puck now. And back and forth to the neutral zone. And who's going to get to it? Board sends it back to Stockel. Stockel will send it long off the glass into the offensive zone, where the Dallas Stars goalie will look to see what he has to work with to leave it for a defenseman behind his goal. And Dallas at their own blue line, now at the Barons blue line, rimming it around. Now they're going to try to set it up. Board Pushes the man into the boards. Shot from the front. And it's off the glass. Little wide. Huffstedler gets checked pretty hard. His stick goes flying. He picks that back up. Back to full strength here for the Barons. They've killed that one off. Stockel switches directions. Huffstedler will pick it up. He'll try to feed it up the board. No luck. Huffstedler gets it back. Huffstedler able to send it toward the blue line. Kept in. And now it's cleared by Morgan. Dallas will regroup in the neutral zone. And chip it into the Barons zone once more. Stockel. Intercepted. In front. Save at point blank by Tyler Nordon. 12:08 to go. In this third period, still 4-0. Full strength for the Barons for the first time in a while. And it's finishing a line change here. Looks like it's on the near side again. Krimbali, Huffstedler, and Loomis with Elliott and Huffstedler has the puck. Let's see who the other player is here. Loomis with Krimbali up front. Loomis trying to feed it into Krimbali. It's a Loomis. I'm sorry, it's a Krimbali and Loomis who are working through it. Huffstedler keeps it in now. Huffstedler sending it to Krimbali. Krimbali. Oh, Huffy trying to kick it. Elliott now. Good block there. And can't keep it in, but Huffstedler will grab it. He gets is tapped down there, and now it's in front. Who is that? It's Krimbali. Almost got a shot off. Krimbali pins a man against the boards. Stars have it. Grimm's the other defender with Elliott. The Stars send this one into the zone. It'll be Grimm collecting it. He'll feed it back for Elliott. Elliott to Krimbali. Krimbali up to Loomis. Keith and Grimm with him. And the Stars send this one in to the corner where Grimm will grab it. He'll feed it back around, but it's picked up by the Stars. And set behind the goal line. And they blow it dead. And the referee blew it dead, I believe, because he thought the goalie had it, but Tyler Nordon pushed it behind the goal, not into his own glove, so the ref thought it was covered up. The ref from the far side made the call. Under 11 to go here in the third period. So it's Semig, Bravery, Keith on the ice. Bravery crosses the blue line, feeds it behind the goal line. Semig pushes it further. It'll be Dallas picking it up from there. Off the glass, kept in by Romstadt. And then Dallas will take it the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Wood defending. Oh, back and forth they go, but they couldn't connect on the second pass. And the Barons will pick it up. Semig will send it to the far side. Romstadt will take the man out of play, leaving the puck, and Dallas will collect it and feed it back to the Barons' blue line. Wood across the blue line in the offensive zone, still battling for it. Dallas will send it out. Dallas into the Barons' zone behind the goal line. Romstadt defending. In front, and it's going to go all the way through. No one touches it, and Wood will pick it up, send it off the boards. Picked up by Dallas, knocked up in the air, and now back on goal for Tyler Nordon to send to the side with the stick. Romstadt. And now it's Dallas with the puck, sending it through the blue paint. Shot attempt, no luck. Bravery picks it up, nicely done to move it to the side out of harm's way, and he'll tie it up in the corner. 9:36 to go in the third period. 4-0 Barons, and they're able to clear and send it long, and they'll take the icing there with under 9.5 to go. Next line up. Lundy, Pusateri, Oleski, Basil, and Board on the ice. Dallas has it. Out to the point. Shot. And it makes it through all the bodies. And into Tyler Nordon, who holds on. From the point, shot, tipped, and it goes wide. It's going to be on goal. Good idea to tip it, and it's going to go the other way now here. And the shot on the breakaway was Basil, and it goes wide. Oleski sends it back out. Board kicks it back in front. It'll be picked up by the Barons. Lundy into the corner now. Board behind his own goal. And he'll chip it off the boards and out, and icing the call. Couldn't get a hold of it on the way, so with 8:46 to go in this third period, it'll be a defensive zone face-off. Coach having a chat with the referee about something. And perhaps the icing call. Perhaps an uncalled penalty, who knows? And it's getting a little bit more physical here. This one goes around behind the goal. And it's a battle at the hash marks on the near side. Elliott comes away with it. He'll feed it behind for Stockel. Up to Bradshaw. He's got company but gets the puck. And he's going to feed it up to the neutral zone and it's left by the Dallas Stars. And Morgan sends it, or actually Elliott will pick it up. Morgan couldn't get a hold of it because it was intercepted. And now it goes to Morgan. Gets a piece of it and sends it into the offensive zone. Schutte on the ice as well here. And Schutte is going to get a kick, trying to get it to his stick. Looking for a shot, couldn't get to it, but did well to push it into the corner. Schutte battling now. And he comes away with it in the corner. Schutte pushes it further. He'll leave it for Elliott. Elliott shot, stick save, and it's the Stars that are able to clear it into the corner. Morgan and Bradshaw. Bradshaw comes away with it, feeds it back to Stockel. Stockel, shot into his own teammate. Now a shot by Bradshaw. Good save there by the goalie of the Stars. Stockel gets it again. Battling with the Stars now as it does leave the zone. Shooting now. And the Stars push it across the blue line again. Stars now in the neutral zone. Dump it in to the Barons zone as they need a change. And now Elliott will grab it. And he avoids a stick for a while here. And now across the line, they say no ice, no offside. We'll take it. Krimbali and Hufstedler and Loomis on. Huffy's going to grab it in the corner. We'll send it back to Stockel. Stockel on goal. Tip attempt by Krimbali now behind the goal line. Back to the point. Oh, goes between the legs of a defender. Now Stockel will have it. Krimbali pushes it into the offensive zone. And cleared. It should be icing here, and it will be. So offensive zone faceoff coming up with 6:42 to go. And this third period still leading 4-0. 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second. Looking for their first goal in the third. Hufstedler, Loomis, Krimbali, Romstad, and Grimm now. Dallas kept in by Romstad. Hufstedler collecting it. Shot and a save. I believe it got deflected off the crossbar after the save, if I heard that correctly. Chipped up over some glove, the glove of the defenseman, and now it's a 2-on-1. Shot, and it's wide. Rims around, and now Romstad trying to see what he has to work with, but he's got 2 players on him in the corner. Barons came to help quick. Hufstedler comes away with it, and Dallas takes it back. Now it's taken back by Grimm. Hufstedler gets it. Up to Loomis. Loomis across the line. Shot off the side of the net. Loomis gets it back. Grimm. Grimm behind the goal line. And now Dallas is going to be able to take it. Grimm gets it back. Nice work there. Not giving up on that one. Krimbali in to help. Hufstedler has it. He feeds it across to Semig, who settles it. Semig behind the goal line. And now it's Dallas coming out of the zone. Wood gets a piece of it. Bravery gets a piece of it. Semig trying to get a hold of it. Wood does. And now it's Kusuteri. He's got Keith in front of him. He's got Bravery. They say he touched it, and now it's in the offensive zone. Who's going to get it? It's Semig in the corner. He's got Bravery there as well. Dallas still battling for it, trying to find it. Keith there. Under 5 to go in this third period. Kusuteri pushes it up the boards. Into the offensive zone, tipped on goal by Dallas. Keith chasing. And Wood trying to settle it, no luck, but they'll say touched and no icing. Kusuteri battles into the boards. Wood in to help. He's got company too. And the Barons come away with it. Dallas takes it back. Kusuteri has it along the boards. Now it's Bravery out of the zone with it. Bouncing around the neutral zone. Kusuteri across the line. They've got numbers in front, and it goes behind the goal. Tried for the centering pass. Deflected behind. Board with the puck in the neutral zone. Up to Keith. Dallas back the other way. And a penalty coming up here. Probably a trip or a slash, we'll see. 3:50 to go. Looks like it's a board. Tripping is the call. And down a man. Oh, what did we do here? Down a man with 3:50 to go. Shot. It goes wide, sails over, and it's Dallas pushing it in. Oleski pressuring in front, and it goes past the blue paint behind the goal line, and a little battle there. Up front, just wide on the shot here as well, and kept in at the blue line. And now, oh, they don't get it out yet either, and now they finally do. It's Basil. Shot here goes wide. Elliott leaves it. Basil pressuring now. Elliott to Lundy. Lundy across the blue line in the defensive zone, now the red line. And he'll chip it into the offensive zone. Goalie will settle it to the side. Barons will get a change. Romstadt with Bradshaw. We're short a man if I'm seeing this correctly. And now they get the fourth one out there. Stockel, Romstadt, Schutte, and Bradshaw on the ice. And it's shipped all the way into the offensive zone with 47 seconds to go. It's in the far end. Schutte pressuring. Bradshaw as well. Dallas. Still in their own zone. Barons doing a good job forcing them to stay there for now, and now they finally cleared the zone, and now it's going to be taken the other way. Schutte, he's going to have a break for this. He's got one guy to beat. Now he's got Bradshaw to help. Shot and a save and a hold. Nicely done there. 11 seconds to go on the Dallas power play, and they spent the last better part of a minute in their own zone trying to get out. Probably at least half a minute, if not more. Romstadt, Stockel, Keith, and Semig on the ice. 2 minutes and 1 second to go in the game. 4-0 lead for the Barons. 11 seconds left on the penalty. Dallas has it in their corner. Opposite corner now, and now they'll skate it out and send it long through the neutral zone. Stockel sends it back into the neutral zone, and this one now chips into the Barons corner, behind the goal line. Romstadt and Stockel there. Romstadt comes away with it. Back to full strength, and Semig around one player. He'll leave it for Romstadt. Romstadt, shot, and it goes into the netting off of a save and a deflection. I believe I heard the post once again. Not sure if that was from a skate or from the puck. Might have gotten deflected off the post and out of play. 1:28 to go, and this 4-0 lead in this third period. Keith, Semig, and Bravery with Pusateri and Grimm now. Dallas the other way, quickly across the blue line. Back to the point, kept in. Nicely done by Semig, and Dallas does keep it in again. Pusateri rims it around, kept it on the far side. Keith stands a man up. Grimm takes the puck. Grimm's got Bravery and Semig. Grimm takes a shot, deflected high off the glass. They don't call that one. That's good. Hufstedler just took a little swipe at somebody and he fell down somehow. It didn't look like it very much of anything, but they could have called a trip on it. And this one's going to get dumped into the Barons zone. Pusateri trying to get a hold of it. And Hufstedler gets it behind the goal line and now leaves it for Grimm. Grimm off the boards and out. And now Pusateri will have it. 18 seconds to go. Dumped into the offensive zone. Stars have it. Hufstedler there. Loomis. And now it's going to be in the neutral zone. No, it is in the neutral zone once more. Thought it went further than it did for a moment. And now dumped back on goal. Pops up. And that's going to do it for this one, folks. It's a 4-0 victory for the Barons. And a shutout win for Tyler Nordon. Great to see that for the Barons. And now they're even up on their record for the year. 9-9. Their next game will be tomorrow at 10:15 Central Time and 11:15 Eastern against the Sioux Falls. Power Hockey Club. They seem to be a pretty good team. So they'll have the work cut out for them tomorrow, but great job here by the Barons. A 4-0 victory. One quick recap of the goals. It's a power play goal by Krimbali from the shot from Robin Stockel. Penalty shot, shorthanded from Lundy. Those were both in the first. Second period goals. Board and Morgan. And looks like 5 penalties on the Barons in this game and 3 on the Dallas Stars. Barons able to kill off all those penalties, so nicely done on that. And had, again, 1 power play goal and the shorthanded penalty shot goal. So that'll do it for the third game of this showcase here at the Tier 1 Elite Showcase in Chicagoland in Orland Park. 2-1 so far this weekend. Looking for the third win tomorrow, 11:15 Eastern Daylight Time. We'll see you tomorrow.